Alright, we're gonna do this in one take, because I don't really feel like, re-recording this, or editing it, really. So, let's talk about, Arknights, the game I'm playing. This game, so fun. So, overall, if you want the spiky sense stamp of approval, yeah, this game's pretty peak. Like, there's really not much wrong with it. I mean, to debate the gacha system is, well, realistically, it's messed up, man. It's not good. I mean,
Originally,
the characters are all they're questionably designed, like Last Red, and well, I'm gonna show you something, right? That's a questionable frame for Yvonne, but like, it's a good game. Like, good progression, good mechanics, really good everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna wander for this whole like gameplay section and just switch through characters. But anyways, I mean, like, it's a good game. I can see problems with it for sure, like power creep and all that. But I mean, I'm obviously at the final boss, so I feel like I'm a little qualified to speak here and give my professional opinions, But I think this game is pretty great. Like, I don't see many problems with it. Like I do. Let's take another mobile game I play, Dragon Ball Legends, for example, right? Terrible game, right? Really punishes you heavy. For this, I feel like when I like grind, even if I get like a dupe or something, like, I don't feel bad, I guess, is the best way to explain it, because simply put, when you do bad, you just go over well, I forgot, but you go over to press F5, you go over here, you go to the quota exchange, you get shards for getting dupes, which you can use to get more tickets. Like, it's a fairly balanced system with like not many I mean, yeah, sure, the gacha system would be a little better for like the actual like pity and stuff, but like, that's fine realistically. Like, I think it's not too big of a problem that it ruins the summoning or anything. And on top of that, the summoning animations are really nice and they're really distinct. When you get the highest rarity character in this game, which is a 6-star, it's red. Now, for weapons, it's a little hard to tell, right? For sure. A little hard to tell. Like, you don't really kind of know, but that's besides the point. Like, there's a fair amount of customizing to it. It is a little bit grindy, so if you prefer gacha games that aren't that grindy in a way, this probably isn't going to be for you. Also, if you don't like factories, like building factories, like that's not your type of deal, you're probably also not going to like this game. Because, well, simply put, there's a lot of factory building. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of like factory building games, and yet I find myself enjoying the factory building aspect of this. Like, I don't find myself ever being like, oh, this is so tedious, I'm like, this is enjoyable, This is a calm little experience. So that's my honest thoughts about it from just gameplay perspective. Not again to like my nitpicks. The story, especially towards the second part, is just a lot of you do like a part of the story, you have to upgrade what's here known as your authority level to like level like 5 levels above, and you just do that. That is a lot of the story, and it is really tiring and annoying to do, especially after you're like grinding, This audio is gonna sound rough because I'm doing editing this, but so that's the point. Just really rough for those gameplay segments, man. And for the most part, I don't honestly like. I don't think that's the worst thing, but another thing that I want to talk about is the gacha. Like, this character I think is supposed to come out next month, like the next release or whatever. And I got it early because that's a little wonky. You should not throw in a chance to get like new characters. Old. But let's talk about combat. I don't think I've talked about combat yet. Combat's fairly simple. You see these meters over yonder. Those are ultimate meters. You use skills. Do all that other stuff. You get them. I'm assuming you're watching this to know my thoughts. I'm assuming you've played the game. If not, go to a guy that cares enough to really edit this. I'm just too tired to edit, so that's why. I care about you watching. That's something I realistically do care about. But, like, go watch somebody else that can explain this more. I'm not good at video games, I guess, and I'm not really good at explaining things. So you're getting a very scuffed opinion from yours truly. Anyways, those are my thoughts on the game. And yes, if you play the game, you're probably not my team composition here and wondering, what are you doing? You need to get cryo boosts. And, well, yeah, I do. I'm kind of just going to do that for most, like, post-game, I'm assuming, content and, like, new events. For now, I'm kind of just enjoying using the characters I find cool. And so, because of that, I'm just going to stick to this team. But, anyways, that's my opinion, and that's Spiky Sense signing off. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. And, yeah, goodbye.